Oh, hey guys. Oh, yeah, this? No, this is just what I normally wear, and I just have my blue jeans, a t-shirt. No big deal. Unless you're a bad guy, and then. Bam! Yeah, that's right. Got myself a big old gun here. Probably didn't even know I had that. Oh, wait. You're wondering, well, what if you run out of rounds? Well, I got a spare mag, too. Yeah. Hidden in my garments. Oh, but what if it's not a lethal thing that you have to deal with? What about less than lethal? Well, got you covered here too. Bam! Pepper spray. That's right. Oh, what? You got some thread that's on your shirt you need cut off? No problem. Got a knife right here. Yeah, that's right. Got that too. Oh, it's getting dark? Well, don't worry because I have a flashlight. Yeah. No big deal. Oh, you need some money? Yeah. I don't really have a whole lot of that, but if I did have it, it would be in my wallet. But how am I going to get from point A to point B with all this stuff? Well, I'll just use my key to my vehicle. Yep. Nope, that's everything. That's all I have. Unless you're bleeding out and you need a tourniquet. Oh, yeah. Surprised you didn't see that. In all seriousness, let's talk about my EDC, what I carry, where, and why I carry it, and why I carry it in those specific places, give you a little bit of an in-depth little snippet of each thing, and point you to all the videos for the more in-depth videos on those different things right now.
I think that we've already know. Yeah, I think that we've already know. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've already know. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
First up, in the left pocket, we have a flashlight. This is the Cloud Defensive HCSO MCH. So single output, high candela, 18650 battery. I have a full review of this and multiple videos on this light up here. So if you click there, you can find all those. But quick rundown is that it is originally some type of anodized multicolored green. Supposed to be OD green, but it's really like lime green and some other greens. And it's kind of like a Olight coloration, which I'm not super stoked on, which is why I spray painted this. But it started flaking off, so I just took it all off, and you can still see a little bit of it on the ring here. These rings allow you to have the ability to have either more protection from NDs or less, depending on how easily you want to be able to get to that button. So relatively bright, carries pretty well since it's kind of skinny for an 18650, and it finally has the metal pocket clip, which took almost exactly a year to get after I ordered this light. They apparently had some serious supply chain issues with the metal that they were using for this clip, but finally it is deep pocket carry, unlike the Theorem clip that came with it. So there's that. If you have more questions about it, let me know in the comment section, but only after you watch the video that was up here, because that'll probably answer most of your questions. All right, moving on. Next up, we have the knife on the left pocket. This is one of the knives that I rotate through my everyday carry. Right now, it's an auto knife because I'm going to see John Wick 4 with my dad. By the time this video comes out, we'll have already seen it together, so don't worry about spoiling any surprises. He'll have already known and seen the movie by then. But in honor of John Wick 4, got a nice little auto knife. And by nice, I mean very affordable in a nice way. This is about 20 bucks on OTF's website and probably made in China. Does not have a reversible pocket clip, but it is a auto knife. If you want to get into auto knives, you can check it out. It works really well and doesn't cost a whole lot of money and looks pretty cool. I have a full video of this knife up there as well, if you want to check it out. So that's the knife. Now let's take a break to look at some boring stuff. We have the wallet and the keys. I keep my keys pretty streamlined, just the key fob, as this is already humongous enough. And I usually have my house key and a key to the mailbox in a coin pocket. And then in that coin pocket, I also have a quarter so I can adjust choke tubes for shotguns. But otherwise, this is my key to my Rubicon, aptly named Dangerous Freedom. If you want to know anything about my Jeep, you can click up here in the playlist and it'll tell you everything you want to know about it. In addition to this key, I have the wallet. This is a Fossil wallet. This is actually an insert to a bigger wallet, It has some spots for cards over here, and then it has on the inside 2 ID holders. So it's a see-through box that you can slide IDs in. So I've got my CPL on one of them, and then my license in the other one. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this boring stuff. But again, if you want to know more about what these keys go to, you can check out the video up there that I already put up there somewhere. And then you can also stay tuned, because this key is going to be changing out with a different key for a different vehicle. What will that be? I guess you'll just have to subscribe and find out. If I didn't already mention it, the wallet and the keys are in the right pocket. Along with those in the right pocket, I have my palm pepper spray. I keep it oriented like this so that the clip is also where the spicy stuff comes out. So that way when I pull it out, I can have this index point for my pointer finger. I can flip it up and then I can squeeze it. I really like this design because it is way less likely to accidentally go off and make your pocket really spicy. It's very minimal, it's very small, it's very easy to carry, and it's very easy to use. So that is the palm pepper spray. These are super affordable too. You can get them for I think like 13 or 14 bucks each. So no reason not to have some pepper spray with you. And as an added bonus, it comes in a bunch of different colors. You can get different color bodies, different color rings right here. I went all black because, you know, I just like all black, but you can get whatever color you want. So that is the pepper spray that I carry in my right pocket. G-Shock. This is a Casio G-Shock. I'm not entirely sure what model it is, but I got this as a gift from my dad, either on my birthday or Christmas or something. And it's great. I have only replaced the battery once, and I think that was well after the 3 years that the battery is supposed to last. This has gone in a bunch of really big lakes and survived, and it's great. It tells you the time, it tells you the date and the day, and you can also use the timer and the stopwatch and the alarm. So very versatile, very stylish, and this is almost 100% on my wrist. Now let's get to the Beltline stuff. This is the ETQ from Snake Staff Systems. It is a very minimalist tourniquet, and this is something that I carry on my belt in a snake sleeve. So it's just a nylon sleeve that goes around this and around the belt. You slide it in, and then you have a tourniquet on you. It's very lightweight, very minimalistic, kind of sensing a theme here for my EDC until we get to the gun stuff. And it's pretty cool. I have a full video of this and how I stage it, how to use it, all that good stuff right up here if you want to check that out. But this is the tourniquet that I've been carrying for the past, I'd say, almost a month now. So here it is. Check it out right here, and check it out somewhere up there where I linked it. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. No, it's not what's in the box. If you guys are subscribers, you know what that is. It's actually the gun stuff. So let's get to the gun stuff right now. We'll start with a little teaser. We'll show you the Mag Caddy. This is the Tourniquet Abdo. Full review of this on the channel up here if there's any cards left. And this I really like because, one, it's reversible. Two, you have a lot of adjustment in the clip and the height. So either this way or that way. And you can adjust the tension. There's 2 different spacers that come with it. So you can fit a bunch of different magazines. Right now, this magazine is a 17-round M&P 2.0 9mm magazine because my carry gun of choice at the moment is this. So first, let's talk about the holster. The holster is a Bravo Concealment Torsion 3.0 holster. It's about 40 bucks. I've got a review of it on the channel, so check that out. Also, as far as the optic goes, this is the Holosun 507CX2. Full review on the channel, check that out. And then the gun itself is an M&P 9 optics ready full-size M2.0. This is the newer version with the newer trigger, the front cocking serrations, the cutout for the optic and suppressor height sights from the factory. Full review of this, actually a full series on this gun if you want to check that out as well. Maybe up here if I have any cards left. And then this light is the TLR1 HL. I've got videos on this, not only comparing this to other lights, a dedicated review just for this light, but also a helpful video on how to turn off strobe, because strobe is super annoying if you don't want it to go off and it goes off like that. This is the gun itself. I just recently did, I think the previous video to this video is the review long term of this gun. So if you want to know some of the cons that I kind of found out as I carried this for over a year, you can check that video out. And otherwise, my most popular video on my entire channel is of this gun when I first got it. So check that out if you want to. YouTube limits the amount of cards you can have in the video, where it shows, you know, suggested video, and then you click on it and it goes to another video. So I will try my best to link as many videos as I can, but otherwise you're just gonna have to go to my channel after subscribing, of course, and watch all the other videos if you want to learn more. Feel free to have questions in the comment section below as well, but if it's something that I already answered in a video, I'll just link the video. All right, so now I'm gonna show you how I put all that stuff on, where I have it, and why, just so you have an idea of the method behind the madness, if you will. So once I wash my jeans, which is about every 7 months, I need to put all this stuff back on. So first we'll start with the tourniquet, because that is the hardest to get on because it's in that snake sleeve right there. So all I do is I make sure the windlass is on top, and I kind of covered this in my dedicated video on this, but got to slide that through, and once it's slid through all the way and the windlass is on top, I just take it and scoot it over through a belt loop over here so that it is out of the way when I'm trying to go through buildings and doorways, etc. So this keeps it out of the way. I can still get to it because I have this piece right here, but all I have to do is move the shirt, pull it out, and then it's there. But when it's right here, it's also not catching on things because it's kind of like behind me. So that's how I like to carry that. Now we'll go into the other stuff. We'll start with the wallet. So wallet just goes in the front right pocket. Right next to it, to the right of it, is where the key goes. Then we have the pepper spray. The pepper spray I also put with the spicy part facing out. And the reason I do it like that is because, one, it's an additional safety thing with the hole pointing outward, but also when I pull it out, it's indexed already for me to use it. And I keep it on my right side because I figure if I'm going to need to do something less lethal, I'm going to make the conscious decision, instead of using my right hand to grab my gun, I'm going to use my right hand to grab the pepper spray, and I can better aim with my right hand probably, right? So it's just a common sense thing for me, but maybe it's something you guys haven't thought about, and now you can think about it. Got the knife and the flashlight. I put my knife all the way to the left in the left pocket, so that way I can use it as a get off me type mechanism. If someone's trying to grab my gun, I can keep this hand on my gun to retain it, and then I can use the knife to stabby, get them away, or I can just use it to cut things like string and packages and stuff. Then I have my light on my support side as well, because if I need to see something and it's dark and it looks suspicious, I don't necessarily want to grab my gun with the light to point things around and look that way. So I have this for my left hand, so that if I do see something after scanning that I need to use a gun for, I can keep this in my hand, keep light on whatever it is, and then I can grab my gun and do all sorts of different techniques with this still in my hand, and it just is giving me more options having it on the left side. So that goes in there. And then we have the gun itself that I carry appendix, so it just goes right here, slides right in my pants. But that's where the gun goes, and it kind of just disappears. And then the spare mag carrier just goes right to the left of it, right on the other side of this belt loop, so that I have a spare mag should I need it. And that is my whole EDC. As you can see, just looking at me, you can't tell I'm carrying a bunch of stuff. It's not really that noticeable, but a little bit noticeable maybe right here if the wind catches the shirt and that lifts up, but then someone sees it's a tourniquet and they're just like, okay, whatever. So yeah, that's my whole EDC, and if you have any questions on it, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if there's things you think I should get rid of, things that I should add, and how to carry them. I'm going to tell you right now though, if I can't carry them in a pair of blue jeans and a belt, I'm probably not interested. Well, that's going to do it for me and my current EDC update for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it helped to answer some questions, maybe give you some ideas on what you can carry on a daily basis and the thought process behind how I carry things. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, along with any prayer requests that you have. Yes, I do take prayer requests, and I love praying for you guys. That is where those go, in that comment section. That was a really awkward way to say it, but you know what I mean. Also, if you would like to help support the channel monetarily, best way to do that, buying awesome products that you were going to buy from seeing the cool stuff in my videos and getting discounts and just helping to support the channel all at the same time, is done by clicking on the link in the description or in the pinned comment below. Thanks in advance if you guys can do that. If not, just enjoy the free content that you saw today and will continue to see on my channel. And how, you might ask, could you know that that is happening? By subscribing. Be sure to click that little subscribe button and stay tuned for more good videos. And as always, thanks for watching. Stay free. God bless.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.